Hey, hey, hey! What's going on, guys? On my way home from work and thought I'd just shoot a quick video on how to calculate your macros. Sorry if the camera angle kind of sucks, but what I'm talking about is more important than how I look, right? So, you got your gym membership, you've been working out for a little while, maybe you're not seeing the types of results that you want, or you just think it's time to make that next step and start dieting a little bit. Now, dieting, for me at least, is a lot harder than getting myself up and going to the gym 3 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever it may be. So this is really when you have to sit down and tell yourself, I'm ready to do this. Because if not, you're just going to get disappointed in yourself. You'll end up having a cupcake or something, and after that, you're like, screw it, I'm going to eat whatever I want for the rest of the day. And then, 2 days later, you're like, oh, I'll start again next week. Weeks turn into months. Same with missing gym days. So for the newer person into working out and this whole fitness thing, I really think that they should only have a 3-day split for quite a while. Just because, look at all the New Year's people and everything. They go in there, they're going hard 5 days a week, and they get burnt out. So, take it slow. It's a slow process. It's going to take a really long time. I'm still getting there. So, your goal is to look good. There's no reason why you get in the gym and I want a six-pack, in 3 months. Or I want to be super huge if you're a skinny guy that already has a six-pack in a reasonable amount of time. So what you want to do to calculate your macros is for two or 3 days. You definitely don't want to do it just for one day. But it'd probably be best if you did it the whole week, Monday through Friday. Because weekends are weekends, and especially if you're just getting into it and whatever, keep your weekends how you want your weekends to be. It's not going to be that big of a deal, or at least Friday night and Saturday, and then start back dieting on Sunday. So for the week, Monday through Friday, just write down everything that you eat and watch the scale and see if you're losing weight or gaining weight or staying the same. If you're staying the same and you wrote down everything that you eat, it's really easy. There's apps like MyFitnessPal. It's really easy to find out how many calories you had and how many carbs and how many fat and how many protein. Those are your macronutrients. That's what you're trying to figure out, how much of what you want to have. So you wrote down everything you ate for the week, and you didn't gain any weight and you didn't lose any weight. That's about your maintenance calories, how many calories you had that week per day. So now what you want to do is you want to break up those calories that you have per day into good food. So generally you want to have 1 to 2 grams of protein per pound. For females, it's about half a gram to a gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 100 pounds and you're a male, you want 100 grams of protein to start out. If you're a female and you weigh 100 pounds, you want 50 grams of protein a day. And then after that, you're going to go in sorry, I'm getting mixed up here. There's 4 calories per gram of protein. So I'm terrible at mental math, so I'm not going to do the math for you. You might want to get a piece of paper. There's 4 grams or 4 calories per gram of protein. So you're going to subtract that 100 grams, 100 grams multiplied by 4, then subtract that answer out of your calories. So then you'll have so many calories left. Next will be your carbs and your fat. So nobody needs more than 70 grams of fat a day. For me, I notice once I get around like 20 or 30, I just don't feel good. So there's 9 calories per gram of fat. So say that you allotted yourself 70 grams of fat per day. So you'd multiply 70 times 9 and then subtract that from what you have left after you subtracted the protein. From there, that's where you get your carbs from. That remaining amount of calories is going to be carbs. And carbs, when I first started out, I thought carbs were carbs. So, and I was on the wrong track, and one of my friends told me that I was supposed to be eating 3,000 calories, 300 grams of carbs, 300 grams of protein, all this. It was ridiculous, unnecessary. I ended up getting up to like 220 pounds. Got really fat. I was 17, 18% body fat, probably closer to 20. So, I mean, if you're drinking a Coke and you're like, holy crap, this has 63 grams of carbs. No, it's sugar. You want good carbs, slow digesting carbs, oatmeal, rice, brown rice, white rice. Not a big difference to us being the beginner, you know. Maybe if you're getting ready for a show, whatever. But rice. Some people don't like pasta. It's a little bit higher on the glycemic index or whatever. Even pasta. Get whole grain pasta if you're worried about it. It's really easy to make. And that's it. It's 4 calories per gram of carbs and protein. There's 9 calories per gram of fat. You just got to find out how many calories a day you eat on a regular daily basis. And that's how you want to start out. And when you start out, don't worry about, oh, well, I want to bulk, so I'm gonna add this up. I'm telling you right now, if there's no way you're eating enough protein, especially if you're a heavier guy like me. Even before I started working out, I was 170, around that. There's no way that you're getting in the amount of protein that you're supposed to be getting in if you eat like a regular person. You have 2 eggs in the morning and a ham sandwich at lunch, and then you go home and you have lasagna for dinner. You're not getting the protein. You might be hitting your carbs, but it might not be the right amount of carbs. So just do that. Get a nice 3-day split at the gym. You know, push day, pull day, and leg day. And if your diet's on and you're doing even 5 days a week, you're gonna see some big changes. They're gonna take time. Don't get me wrong, but there's no way for you to either screw up your metabolism and cut out a bunch of calories that you could be using, or jacking yourself up, filling yourself full of, because honestly, it doesn't matter what kind of food you're eating. If you're eating too much, you're going to get fat. So just stick to that maintenance amount of calories that you have for as long as possible until you think that you're done making progress. And I guarantee you, if you stick to where you're at right now, you're going to see some changes. All right, guys.